Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Joined as always by myself, Mick, and Age. No Jimmy today.
No
Age.
Jimmy. We've sacked him. He's got the boot.
He's out for this week.
He's out in the paddock having a spell.
He needs a spell. We'll give him a week off. But it's just me and you carrying the fort.
That's it. I'm sure we'll do a great job. Let us know how we go without Jimmy. If it's
Yeah,
better,
not too bad.
if it's better, we might get rid of him for good.
Yeah, well, you're in your Aussie jersey, obviously.
Yeah,
Cricket
well,
World
this
Cup.
is Matilda's jersey, but still supporting the Aussies after a massive World Cup win. Rolled India. They were actually stunned. The crowd, 130K, silent, Mick.
Gone.
Silent. Didn't hear one whisper.
It was great to wake up on a Monday and see a World Cup victory.
It was even better because it cured my hangover after Glass Island on the Sunday.
It was a big weekend for your birthday.
Oh, mate. Another
Patrick
big
Topping
weekend.
on Sunday.
He was insane. I've never heard of him, but he killed it. 3-hour set.
No, very good.
Fucking hell. I'll tell you what, though. If I'm looking a bit red on this camera, I got zapped by the sun in the harbour for 4 hours on the boat.
You had to put some sunscreen on.
I never get red, though, so I actually got rolled this time.
Well, the more you know. Well, I'm wearing my Italy jersey for this week's podcast because Italy qualified for the Euros. They drew 0-0 against Ukraine this morning in the soccer, so
Thank God.
thank God.
Because you saw that penalty, of course.
Oh, well, it wasn't a penalty.
Mate, I don't know. I'm Italian, but I still think it's a penalty.
It was very close. Look, I reckon it was the ref's call. If the ref called penalty, probably would have penalty. If not,
But for those listening, if Ukraine actually got the penalty and scored and they won, they would have been in instead of Italy.
yeah, and Italy would
It was
have to go
actually
through
a
the
huge-
playoffs.
huge
So it
call
was
there.
actually a big swing.
93rd minute. Oh,
So
crazy.
I'm excited. Should we open this box? So if you're watching on the YouTube, there's a big black box next to Adrian. It's got a big South Sydney logo on it. Looks very prestigious.
Ooh, it's not very heavy either. So I'm thinking like some tickets, maybe?
So a bit of
Some
context
season
about
passes?
bit of context about this box. The South Sydney Rabbitohs page on Instagram actually DM'd us. Unbelievable.
Mate, I shat myself when I saw that message.
It's all your comments on South Sydney's page.
Mate,
Finally,
finally paying off.
Finally paying off.
Admin's finally taking notice.
Hey, they've seen it. They've seen it. And they basically said, "What's your jersey size and what's your address?" So we gave them the address, gave them the jersey size. So, something's fallen out.
Oh, shit.
Do you wanna-
Something's falling out.
Do you want me to read that?
All right, let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Here you go, Mick.
Yeah. Throw it over. What do you think this through? Yeah. All right. Oh, this is good. It says, "Thank you so much" on this side. And on the
Yep.
back, it says, "Hey, Cast Patrol. Thanks for the support. Can't wait to see you in the red and green this season. Don't forget to tag us at South Sydney Rabbitohs."
Oh, mate, we won't forget. We know where you live. But
What else we got?
We got this one, the South sticker. That's going on the back of my car.
Beautiful.
Actually, it's white, so maybe it will clash. Maybe it can go on your car.
Well, my car's
Let's
white
go
too.
on your car. We got, what do we have here?
Ooh.
2 tickets, season tickets. Cop that. I don't know. How do we redeem this? To redeem this, email.
Don't read the email.
We're not going to read the email. You nearly got me, but 2 season tickets. And now for this. Let's
the
open
grand
this
opening.
box.
Oh,
It's a jersey. What is it?
The new jersey.
The new jersey with the hoops. Look at that.
that is sexy.
Oh, look at this on the back, Mick.
Oh.
Cast Patrol.
Oh, that is
That's
good.
sick.
That is very
fire.
good.
Here, have a feel.
Yeah, give me the jersey.
That's mad.
Beautiful.
Thank you
Cast
very
Patrol
much, South.
jersey. Wow, that's beautiful. Well done, the original hoops. Like
Shoddy the jersey.
Well, sorry, I actually put a shoddy on it when it arrived. So,
We'll hang it up.
so we'll put it over there. So, wow.
That can live in the
Thank
studio.
you, South Sydney Rabbitohs. And yeah, good shout for getting the old original hoops back in.
I love it, eh?
It does look a bit cleaner.
Yeah, it reminds me of the days we used to have members tickets and sit when we were like 10 years old at the stadium.
I still have my member tickets. I'm going for 2008. I think I've just hit, do the math. I think I got my 15 years
Wow,
this year.
that's huge.
Or I got it this year, sorry,
Yeah.
15. Yeah, hoops are unreal.
Yeah, hoops
so
are mad.
I'm going
It
for the
looks
20-year
sick.
membership for South.
20 years. All it needs is collars and it's hectic.
It goes back to the vintage
Oh, mate,
days.
perfect.
Well, speaking of league, let's get into it. What's happening around leagues? Obviously, it's off season. Not much is happening.
But there's still things
There's
happening.
still things happening. So, big one that actually shocked me middle of the week was Matt Moylan granted a release from his final year at the Cronulla Sharks. He signed with the Super League, Lay Leopards.
Yep,
for
I think
2
he's with
years.
Lockie Lamb there.
Yeah.
So they'll be in the halves together.
Yeah,
So
so
that's good for them.
Moylan will probably, to be fair, kill it over there.
Yeah, I think
Super
it'll be
League.
good for him. Like, end of his career, get a bit of a paycheck, you know.
Do you reckon he got a bit of a nudge to get out of the team?
I think he would have after the disappointing year in 2023.
Yeah.
And Trindle's coming up, and there's a lot of pressure he was
It's
putting
hard
on
because
Moylan.
Trindle's a very good playmaker. And I think that other teams will probably be snatching him up if Moylan was there for another year.
Yeah, because he can kick goals. He's a good runner. He's good kicking in play.
He seems to fill in for Nico Hines decent
Yeah.
when he's in and around.
But them two together, I think they ended the year with that. So they're going to continue that into
And Moylan, you
2024.
can't really play him at 14, especially when they got McInnes and Finucane sharing the
and he
lock
is coming
roles.
towards the end of his career. So I think that's a great move for both parties.
So congratulations, Matt Moylan, who's probably played his last game in rugby in that NRL.
NRL,
Not rugby league. Super League's still a league.
Hey, what about this one, Mick? Siua Wong has signed a 2-year extension.
Ooh, our mate.
Our mate, we met him. I don't know if you guys heard this story, but we met him at Bondi Hotel.
Beautiful.
Bought him a few drinks. I think it was on a bar tab though.
Yeah.
So didn't really count, but he's a great bloke. Very down to earth, very like kind, gentle giant.
And he represented Tonga?
I think he got the game 3
Game
came
3.
off the bench. So it was good for him to get a run there. But yeah, great they signed him up, the Roosters. As a South fan, I hate it because he's a great player.
Yeah.
A lot of promise.
Through.
Reminds me a lot of Sonny Bill. He's got the ball skills, like the flick pass on him.
Can play centre as well.
Centre.
Bit of versatility about him.
But no,
What do you do with the back rows for the Roosters? So
So I
obviously,
think Nat Butcher's a lock.
Yep.
I think he's just too safe.
He's a lock or he's a second row?
He's a lock to play second row.
Okay.
So he's on one edge, and you'd go Tupanua if he's back, or I'd go Siua Wong.
Angus Crichton doesn't get a run in?
I think bench is best for him at the moment.
Okay.
Still haven't seen the best of him.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
Egan Butcher's not a bad shout. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can
I
do
forgot Egan,
both
but he can
Butcher
play in the
brothers,
middle.
I guess.
He can play in the middle as
Oh, yeah,
well.
like you said, I think Nat's guaranteed one of the spots, and then I don't know. Tupanua's got all these injury clouds. Maybe they might start to blood Wong.
Yeah, they might, but they do have big raps on Tupanua, and he scores tries.
He
so
does. He does.
Wong might have to wait on the bench. They have a lot of options, which is great.
Look, they're blessed with options, and it's perfect. And
Robbo.
the fact that they have Angus Crichton, who was once a Australian representative, on their bench,
Yeah, so
it's a good dilemma to have. And South Sydney, did you see it? Jack Wighton at
Did
training.
I see it, Mick? Mate, I've been rock hard all week since I saw it. Jackie White, he's looking very good in that South kit. It's same as Raiders, but a bit of red, and the bit of red just
bit
doing it for
darker
me.
green.
And he looks happy. You
does
know,
look happy.
You can't fake a smile like that. He
No.
was fucking so happy to be there.
No, and look, he looks like he's getting along with obviously he's played with Cameron Murray, Latrell Mitchell. He's
Good mate,
loving
Latrell
life.
Mitt, you know.
He's loving life now.
He is.
And now he's at Redfern.
Great chance to win a comp this year or the year after.
Every single year is a great year. Every year is a great year. But I'm more thinking there's a lot of talk of where he plays.
There is a lot of
Is
whispers,
it
you know?
stupid that I just don't see him anywhere other than centre in the team?
It's a bit stupid because he came from 5'8" position, so he can play in the halves. He can play fullback. He's done that in his past.
I think he's
but
done
obviously Trell
fullback.
is our fullback, so he won't be
There's no way
fullback.
he's going to run at fullback.
Like he's not a halfback. You know, him and Cody in the halves. We need someone who can kick. So that probably won't happen.
Steer
Bit of
the ship.
direction.
Yeah.
So I think center is best. That's where I put him.
Okay, so you put him
Yeah,
in centre. I
put him
think
in
he has to be a centre. I think so. Jason Demetriou in the middle of the week last week said Jack brings something we probably lacked, and that's physicality on our edges and in our outside backs. So
he's given a hint.
He's given a hint.
Edges or outside back.
Yeah.
So that means an edge / outside back is a center.
well, let's just
He's
go
basically
through.
told us he's playing center.
I think he's a centre, but then I've heard whispers that they might want to trial him at second row like they did with John Sutton.
We've got Tass just sitting there.
Well, that's the thing.
You know?
Tass could be one day a state of origin centre for Queensland if he keeps playing at a high level.
The way he's progressing
And
his
Tass
game.
is still very young, so it's like you might get Wighton for let's say 3 years, but then Tass could be on for another 10 years if he stays on. You know what I mean? So
But you got to think about this: Tass, he's young and he can learn from the best.
Yeah.
Campbell Graham, best defensive center in my opinion. He had his lapses last year with his sternum injury. He wasn't defending his best. You got Jack White in there. If he's learning off them, it can only be beneficial.
but how long can he learn? You're not going to learn for 2 years, are you?
Fuck, it depends how patient he is.
You can't be that patient.
Or we can
that
hope for
long.
an injury.
Well, you're not hoping for an injury, are you?
Obviously not, but you know.
Yeah. Well, then
But I think
is there a world he plays on the right wing?
He can be in the running, but I think it's out of Thompson and Munro.
My only issue is if we have Munro,
Yeah,
it's Alex Johnston and Munro on the wings.
lack of size.
Lack of size and lack of run meters.
Yeah, and we know Latrell doesn't like running out of his end that much. So
Well, you compare it to someone like Penrith, obviously the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Even you look at the Broncos, they've got 3 back runners that can just make
To'o,
meters.
Edwards, Saruva.
Yeah, and Broncos have Walsh. He still makes meters.
Yeah.
Cobbo and what's the other old mate?
Arthurs or Oates.
Arthur
depending,
Oates,
yeah.
they still make meters
Yeah.
every single set. So it's tough if you do it. Isaac Thompson's obviously there in the running, big body.
Yep.
Just
I
injuries.
think he's training with Roger Fabry as well. I did hear.
Yeah.
I keep touching the mic. You give me that look,
You
Mick.
probably
The
mate.
evil eye.
Yeah. Honestly,
Sorry if you
new
guys-
challenge. Every time you see Age
Or you
touching the
hear
mic,
Age touch the mic, have a drink.
have a drink.
Responsibly.
And you get to message Age and he gives you $10.
Yeah. No, I'm not giving you $10. I won't be touching the mic now.
But yeah,
But
so
yeah, I think Souths have the best centers in the comp.
The-
What do you reckon? Campbell Graham and now Jack Wighton. Can anyone beat it? I know Roosters have good centers, Manu, Billy Smith, or Suali'i.
I don't mind Dolphins. I don't think it's better than the South, but Avarillo and Herbie Farmworth.
Oh, that's hot.
Herbie was centre of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's
one
why.
of them, yeah. That's a hot centre pairing.
Yeah.
Herbie and Avarillo.
Panthers obviously got Tungo and...
They did have Critter.
That
would have been the best.
That's the best one.
But now it's Taylor May, I believe.
Yep.
Or Peach Alamotti just chilling there. They're probably
It's not bad.
in the running. Knights, Gagai Best.
That's very good.
That's very good.
Fair.
Both Origin players in their
It's
time.
almost very similar. It's like Bradman, Best, and Campbell are like two young up-and-coming State of Origin centres.
Yep.
And then Gagai and Wighton are like Origin...
The vets.
The vets.
Yeah, been there, done
So
that.
that's not bad. Fuck, that's... Yeah, that's...
You got
pushing it.
Sharkies who go all right in attack. Talakai and Ramian
Yeah.
have their lapses in defence, but
Yeah.
that's all right. But yeah, I think, definitely now South's top 5 centres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. It's best centre
100%.
pairings. Yeah. Even backline as well.
Yeah, our backline's
They're
stacked.
stacked.
But that's enough talking about South, Mick. We could go all day about South. We could do a whole pod about
And it's
Souths.
only November.
I know. I'm pretty keen to get the footy back, though. Not going to lie. Let's do play on or penalties.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, first one from Tom Paddo. Not having a slap when you're at the pub.
Not
Play
having
on
a slap.
or penalty?
I reckon it's play on. You don't have to have a slap when you go to the pub.
You don't think you don't have to have a slap?
No, that's just degenerate behaviour.
That is degenerate behaviour. I don't do it every time, but I'd say like every second. You know,
Every
you
second.
probably go and like with mates and that they're having a slap. You're like, okay,
I don't
I'll
mind.
throw 20 in.
I mean, to be fair, on Friday we did that. We were celebrating early International Men's Day, and then everyone was like, "Oh, let's have a slap at the pokies." One of my workers, I won't name him, was feeding money through, and he was losing. I'm like, "Fuck, this is getting a bit scary."
What, feeding hundreds or 50s?
We've seen hundreds, and it was like
shit.
going ATM back and forth. I was like, "All right." I was like, "Mate, probably stop. Let's just keep drinking." He's like, "Oh, I'll go one more." On that one, when I left, he did a $10 slap and he won $2,000 feature.
Far out.
So
2K?
2K. So he ended up putting 700 behind the bar.
Oh, what a good bloke.
But that's
700 on the bar.
Yeah, it's very generous.
Jesus, I wouldn't put 700.
But look, it's a very rare occasion. Yeah, I'm going to say Tom Pato. I think play on. I don't think
Yeah.
you need to. I don't think you need to slap every time. You
Yeah,
go
I
to the
think
pub.
gamble responsibly. I'm going play on as well, Mick. You don't have to every time, but hey, it's very hard to resist sometimes. Yeah. Next one, Maddo Halloran 123 NRL draft play on or penalty. He reckons it's a long-term suspension.
Yeah, I don't agree with the draft. I'm going to say penalty. I'm not going to go sin bin because I can definitely see how it works in the AFL. I see how it works in the NFL. I see how it works in the NBA where like the worse the teams get, the better talent coming through. And I see that side, but I also think it's very unfair to the teams that have actually facilitated and nurtured these players the whole way through.
Yeah, that's fair. Like Cameron Murray, mascot Jets, South Junior, goes through the system, and then when he's 18, he goes to Titans.
That's it.
Like, or Tigers, or whoever's last at the time.
Exactly. And then it's
It's not fair on him or the club.
No, then he's got to move away from an area that he probably enjoys living in and probably
Friends and family
Friends
are
and
there.
family.
You know what? Just because he's a great player now,
Or
he
because
has
he
to
got drafted.
go.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's that side, but
imagine, let's say, for instance, New Zealand had the number one pick and they get the number one Australian kid and he's got to move to New Zealand.
yeah,
Like, it's a big shock for that kid.
or
Like,
vice versa. You know,
yeah, opposite ways. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that sort of side of it, but and I just feel like there's always a bit of raw or rigging going on with these drafts.
I'll tell you what it will do. It'll give us some off-season content.
Yeah.
The NRL draft in the off-season. Oh,
It's not bad.
be good content.
It's not bad.
But yeah, I'm probably with you. I'm going to penalise it.
Well, they tried to do the draft that 1 year for uncontracted players, and Terry Hill got signed, I think, with Manly or Roosters, and he went to a lawsuit. He's like, I don't want to
I'm
fucking...
not doing it.
Well,
I'm not fucking leaving.
Okay, hear me out. What about this, right? Imagine your work.
Yeah.
You're the best gun worker at your corporate job.
Yeah.
Then you got to go to some shit company as in a draft, but you got to move to like, I don't know, let's say
another
Queensland.
state, yeah.
Another state, Queensland. More money, but you're at a shitter company.
Yeah.
Or because you're the gun player. I don't think that's...
Yeah, I know what you mean. You might try and milk it, you know?
Yeah, you have to pick your employer at the end of the day.
100%.
So
yeah.
it's not
So
fair.
I'll say penalty. I'm not going to be too harsh on it.
No, I'll say penalty.
Penalty, yep, done. Brando Munro 02. Mixing mayo with barbecue sauce.
Mixing mayo.
Mayo and barbecue sauce.
I can't say that I've ever tried it.
I can tell you what I have done. A little special concoction, Mick.
Ooh,
All the
word.
sauces in my fridge for like burger sauce.
Yep.
You literally get like tomato, barbecue, mayo, ketchup, mustard.
All in one.
I think I said ketchup twice. If you have 2 fucking bottles, put it all in one and then give it a mix. Aioli, whatever. And you just mix it. chuck it on a burger or with chips, it goes all right.
If
So
you mix it all together.
if you mix it all together, tastes like burger sauce.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know, just them by itself, it's a bit weird.
It's a bit weird. I can see it on like a chicken roll.
Yeah, I can see it on a chicken
Mayo
roll.
and barbecue. But a beef burger, I don't know.
But like barbecue garlic, you were talking snack packs.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, barbecue garlic's a go. But mayo, let's just penalise it.
I'm gonna say play on just because I haven't tried it. I can't give a penalty for saying
That's fair. Yeah, I'm
and it doesn't
I'm gonna
like
penalise
it doesn't
sit
that,
well with
it
me.
doesn't
Mayo
sound
and
that
barbecue.
bad,
It's not the worst. We've done worse.
We've done worse.
All right, last one. Braden Wilson. Mad Monday for a social sport team. So for context, my mates want to do a Mad Monday for our social indoor cricket team. More or less a piss up with the boys. Thoughts?
6 again, huge play on, whatever you want. Anything.
Bro,
Because
we do it for our Oztag comp.
do it
And we're in
Oztag
like Div
one.
3.
Yeah, and it's one of the best days of the year.
Yeah, and we have not just a Mad Monday, we have an awards night, a ceremony.
Have to dress up.
We have like people in suits. We got everything.
We got everything. No,
So-
I think it's a massive play on. Like, just because you're not playing at top level doesn't mean you can't celebrate a Mad Monday with the boys. It's a long season. You've probably been diligent the whole year.
Yeah.
Most have. And then this is your one night to probably rip and tear with the boys because you don't hang out with your whole entire team every single week, you know? It's that one time that you share that bond all together. So I'm going to say play on 6.
It's like a reward for the season. Win,
100%.
loss, whatever, you know?
You go on with it.
Some people play these comps just for the Mad Monday.
Oh, I don't blame them.
You know? So yeah, that's 6 again. Play on. Just go for it. Yeah.
Go for it. All right, and the final rugby league segment for this week. I got a special one. It's back.
No. Am I reading this correctly, Mick?
You're reading on the script. It's
Oh,
rugby
I'm
league
keen.
history in 60 seconds. So it's the most individual points scored in a rugby league match. So go back to 1999.
The year of my birth.
Yeah, you're at your birth,
Yep.
probably before your birth. Hazem El Masri made his debut for Lebanon in the Mediterranean Cup against Morocco.
Morocco play rugby league.
You know Morocco has a rugby league team?
Fucking couldn't name one Moroccan player in the
Well,
history.
you're probably right because they ended up losing the game 104-0.
That's probably good for their standards.
Well, it's not bad. Anyway, Hazem El Masri scored a total of 48 points, the highest number of points ever scored by one player in a professional rugby league match.
48. What did he
48.
score? A hattie or something? Like
So-
scored a double?
El Masri scored 4 tries in the match and kicked 16 out of 18 conversions.
Fuck. So he could have got 2 more and that would have been fucking 52 points.
52 points.
That would have been hectic.
Yeah, so on
Raised
his
the
debut,
bat half century.
100%.
Jesus.
On his debut, he scored 48 points.
What was his debut as well? I missed
Debut
that
for
part.
Lebanon. Yeah.
My God.
Against Morocco. So
He's going in Cedar history. Is
Yeah.
that how you say it? Cedars or
it's-
cheddars?
Nah,
Setters?
I think it's Cedar.
Setters?
Cedar.
Fuck, I don't know. Sorry,
it's a
sorry,
cedar tree?
Lebanese listeners out there.
Yeah, no, it's that. So unreal. 104-point win.
104 to 0.
And I was looking at other records.
Do you reckon that made him extinct, Morocco, from rugby league?
Oh, probably.
That's it. They're just done.
I haven't heard from him
They
again.
just packed up. That's it. See you playing soccer.
I don't blame him.
Mate, I don't blame
They're
them.
better at soccer than they are.
Yeah.
They came 4th at the World Cup.
Yeah, they're all right at soccer.
They're not too bad.
Yeah, not league though.
Important mentioning, so there were some people that just fell under it. Ryan Girdler scored 46 points.
Is this
against-
international as well?
International against Russia.
See, Russia should stick to soccer as well.
Yeah, they're not too bad at soccer. And then the most in a rugby league match in terms of NRL, there was a player for the Roosters, and he scored like 45 points.
Jesus,
Which is
in
pretty
an NRL
good.
game, that's
NRL
very
game
impressive.
good. So the problem with that was just like I didn't have the facts to 100% confirm it.
Yeah.
There was a few, like did he kick field goals for 3
When
points?
was it? Back in like 1920
Oh, it
or
was
something?
1930s, 40s. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
You're like, oh fuck.
Oh,
We'll keep that one out just in case.
we'll leave it out.
Oh, that's very good, Mick. See, I want that to come every week.
I'll try my best.
Random shit like that where you're
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
tough.
I have no idea.
Our problem with rugby league history is that we didn't keep good records. There's not one database.
No, there's
Shout out
no-
to Rugby League Project. He's obviously
good, yeah.
killing it online with
Who
stats.
else?
But in terms of that, he's like the only one. And Wikipedia is inaccurate. ChatGPT has no idea. I'll tell you that for
Nah,
free.
Chad has no idea.
So you really have to like do your own research and proper. And Rando Stats guy, obviously.
Yeah, random's good. I don't know where he think he has his own database.
He
so-
must because I'm telling you, online you cannot find a proper database.
Yeah, that's the problem with league, eh?
Mm.
You don't know who to trust. All right, guys, double wins and losses for the weeks. Let's go through it. So we got the cashback special. So risque, $8.40, 19 copies. This was early, like Flemington, Caulfield race 1 or 2. That was great to get started well. Also had Poster Girl, $8.50 and $2.45 to place. Only 2 copies, but hey, it's a win. But these two, Mick, these hurt me. Sunday best bet, last leg loss at $15 I was paying, 35 copies. And then Shartin best bets, 1 leg as well, That was $35.
That's both on Sunday?
Yeah, I think they're both on Sunday.
Ouch.
So that hurts. But nonetheless, Spring Carnival's done. It was great. A lot of winners going through the Spring Carnival, but it doesn't stop me.
No, it doesn't stop.
You got the A-League. You got the NFL. You got fucking horses racing every day. Got City versus Liverpool this weekend.
That's a huge game.
That is massive.
That's probably matchup of the weekend.
Yeah, that's going to be in our weekend tips for sure.
Oh, around the grounds. 100%.
Yeah, around the grounds, 100%.
Probably Manchester City come away with it, but Haaland hurt his ankle in the international. So
Was he in doubt?
bit of doubt over him. Liverpool's back line's on 100% set.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay very tuned. So if you're looking for daily tips, we say it every week, we got you covered. We post daily tips on Dabble, complete with detailed descriptions to help you bet with a bit more confidence than you did without doing any research.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that our tips are 100% foolproof to the Bible. Obviously, we say our losses every week. Yeah. We don't win every bet. But what we do
But we do the research and we make sure that you have a guide, you know?
Yeah. So, and remember, we're not forcing you to bet. You can look at the tip, read it, and go, okay, that description actually makes sense. The horse wins first up. It might
but I
be
don't like them odds, or I'm not going to like, I don't like that market. I'm not going to play it.
You don't have to follow it 100%.
But that's the thing. You don't have to just follow us. No. You can follow other tipsters on the app as well.
Exactly.
Okay?
So in one race, you might see 5 tipsters and they all tipped a different horse. You can choose which side you want to side with.
Yeah.
How many times have you received a tip from one of your mates and then you hear another tip from another mate? It's the same thing. It's the same principle.
So that's a good way to do it. You know, if you like 5 tipsters and 3 of those tipsters are tipping one horse, you're like, come on, like I'm gonna just follow them. It's better than me going in blind.
Exactly, yeah. And unless you do all the form yourself, or you just want to pick an omen bet, like we say, the name bet. Sure,
if you do the form yourself, make a Dabble account.
Yeah,
people can copy you. You can help everyone out. So you know, it's a community Dabble.
100%. And the best part about all these tips and everyone other tipsters, it's free to join. So you can access the Cast Patrols tips for free. Everyone else on the app, absolutely free. And how you sign up, getting started is super easy. Sign up using the link in the episode description or use the link in our bio via the link tree, and you can sign up in under 2 minutes. So remember to use the code CastPatrol when signing up to support the show.
100%, Mick. But I got a best bet for you. Set a deposit limit and know when to stop. They're remember, the 2 biggest tips.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. And please set a deposit limit because bet within your means.
100%. Okay, guys. Cast Calls is back by popular demand.
Popular demand.
It's not fucking leaving. You thought it was done. You thought it was one and done. It's not fucking leaving. Okay, Mick, get your headphones on.
It's like Leo and Wolf Warsha. It's not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
No, we do appreciate everyone that submitted a call last week. There was a few this week. I think we're going to narrow them down to around 5 or 6 every single week.
Yeah, 5 or 6 every week. But send them in. So just click the link in our link tree. We'll put it in the bio as well.
Yeah, it's in the episode description. Just click it.
Any cast story you guys got.
Super easy as well. You just got to go on. You click record. Spin a yarn, say something cast, whatever, click end, and that's on your way.
And if it's good enough, you'll feature on this segment, okay?
Exactly.
So let's go. Listener number 1, or shall we say caller number 1. Here we go.
Hey, Cast Patrol. This is me. My name's Logan. I'm a young kid who really just likes to play football. I live in a house with a brother and a sister. And my parents, they're pretty good, eh? But just asking, if you had to choose Jerome Luai or Matt Burton, what would you choose?
Well, that's tough.
And I know, if I was you, I would
sniffles.
pick Burton if I was you.
Ooh, he's going Matty B. Burton or Luai? That is such an even match. Because it's actually funny he says that. Because I had the start sub sell I posted on Insta.
Yep.
And it was Burton, Luai, and who was the third one? Dearden, I believe?
Yeah.
One of them. That's a tough one. I'm going to go Burton.
I'm going to go Luai. I know it's not popular, but Burton's still yet to earn his stripes as a 5'8". I know he's got an incredible bomb that he likes to put up. But in terms of Luai versus Burton, like I know they're different teams and Panthers got a superior roster compared to Bulldogs. But Luai, I think, just does a bit more. He cops a lot of flack, but I think that's the shit he does outside of the...
Yeah, he's won 3 comps.
Yeah, he's won 3 comps.
Took Samoa to a final, was it?
Took him to a final by himself, and obviously he's looking for a bigger contract now. I think I'm going to go with Luai. Just Burton, still yet to earn his stripes at 5'8" and halfback.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know. It must be something about Luai that doesn't sit well with me. If I'm picking the team, I'll probably go Burton.
Like, if you put Burton in that Penrith team, do you think they're a better team?
I think they still win the comp.
Well, yeah, they'll probably still win the comp.
They did it with Cogger there. They were winning games with Cogger.
That's true.
Okay, caller number 2. Let's see what he has to say. Or she.
The Bulldogs are the best team in the comp ever. They're the best. They're gonna win 2024.
Dogs 2024.
And is that alpha? Of course, if that's alpha, you need to make video on Bulldogs. Yeah, Shagger.
That is so
Thanks,
cast.
Thanks, mate. Well, to be fair, we have made plenty of videos on the Bulldogs. It's a well-documented conspiracy theory. They win every 20 years and they play in a grand final every 10 years.
And when their last win, Mick?
20 years ago.
Which was?
2004.
Fuck, I was testing your memory there. You're correct.
And they beat
Ooh, now you're testing my memory. Fuck, I actually don't know.
the Roosters.
Chooks? Yeah, I think it was
they beat
the
the
Chooks.
Roosters.
All right, next one. This one is from Anonymous. I'm not going to tell you. Listener number 3. Let's see.
Hey boys,
Fuck.
James here. I just want to say that you boys are my pride and joy every week. Wednesday, 6 a.m. I'm waiting for your podcast.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Let's do it.
I just wanted to say I love Michael. I
Whoa.
definitely love Age.
Yes.
But I got a bone to pick with Jimmy.
Oh, he's not
I
here.
seen him on the street the other day, and he walked straight past me. I wanted a photo or an autograph or something. So I'll see you soon, Jimmy Bye. Backcast never last. Yeehaw!
Oh my god.
That's good.
That is fucking
That is very good. So wait, he saw Jimmy on the street. Jimmy didn't acknowledge
Jimmy
him.
just brushed him.
Jim.
Jim just like, nah, see you later.
He's a straight-faced operator, Jim.
He is. But that's why we kicked him off the pod.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Like if he's not saying hi to patrollers.
Well, he liked us.
He did. But if he's not saying hi to patrollers, fellow patrollers, that's a problem.
That accent was very put on, though.
Yeah, so this guy's trying to stay real anonymous.
He's staying anonymous, but we don't have many Texan followers and listeners.
So we're trying to keep him.
All right, what's the next caller?
All right, next caller. Caller number 4. Let's see what they have to say.
Up the fucking waz.
Is that
That's
it?
it. Up the fucking
Up
waz.
the waz.
Up the waz.
Up the waz. Well, that's
Like,
good. Not
That
bad.
is good, yeah. Up the waz, definitely.
Up the waz. No, up the
We had a
waz.
whole podcast called Up the Waz, so be rude
Do you reckon the
not
up
to.
the waz train will still go on to next year?
100%.
You think it's still going to keep going?
It's going to keep going. I don't know, like at that level,
That
but
level-
everyone's going to say Up the Waz.
That level was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. Okay, caller number 5. Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, the Tinder Lord's back again this week, fellas.
Oh, he's
and
back.
this one works 100% of the time.
Here we go.
I'm not a dentist, but girl, I could give that mouth a filling. Good luck, fellas. Hope you get a few runs on the board this week.
Oh my god.
Oh. He's not bad.
That will never fucking work.
That will not work. That is-
In what world will that work?
Not this one.
How is he called the Tinder Lord, this bloke?
Yeah. Self-proclaimed title.
Self-proclaimed. But if that works, let us know, because, I don't know, you must be very good looking if that works.
Yeah, it must be. It must be a stud.
Oh my god. That
got another one?
cast. That's why it's called Cast Calls. I've got one more.
You got one more. Beauty.
Let's see.
Let's do it. Last one for the week.
Okay, here we go. Caller number 6. Final one. Best for last, maybe?
Hello, my precious.
Smeagol's back.
The NRL off-season is driving Smeagol crazy.
Me too, bro.
I've been bored as fuck. The 2024 season couldn't come any quicker.
What's that
I
noise?
just want to see the mighty Cronulla Sharks be the top 8 team for once. Come on, boys, let's do
They
it.
can't be the top 8 team.
Oh, Nico Hines, have my babies, please. My precious, precious Nico.
That is fucking
He's
cast.
lost me there.
Oh, Schmeagol is so cast. Schmeagol
Goal.
supports the Sharks.
Now we know.
Maybe because Schmeagol likes to eat fish. But
Schmeagol, I think, I haven't really watched The Lord of the Rings, but I think Schmeagol was a hobbit at one point.
Really?
And the hobbits live near the Shire.
there you go. The
So-
Hobbits live near the Shire. Smeagol's a mad Sharks fan, loves Nico.
Schmeagol Golem's doing well.
But he's made it on twice.
How do you...
I actually don't know how that guy does that voice.
No, I can't
It's
do it.
actually fucking
It's
amazing.
shocking. Well, at least you know it's not our burner
Far out.
account.
So that's cast call.
That's cast calls.
That
That's
was-
good.
that
I
was
rate
not
it. So
us.
remember, if you want to submit a cast call and a feature on next week's episode, remember to use the link in the episode description. It'll be there. Speak pipe. Easy enough. Leave a cast call.
Beautiful. But we have more listener questions, Mick.
Let's
We're
do
all
some
about
more.
the patrollers here. Okay, so at Sanctuary Scapes, Luai to the Tigers, smart move. What do you reckon?
Shout out to Sanctuary Scapes. Incredible landscapes.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well, there you go. Go give him a
If you
follow.
want to get your backyard renovated, go to Sanctuary Scapes.
Fuck, shameless plug, Mick.
Shameless.
Shameless
So Luai
plug.
to the Tigers, smart move. Look, I just pumped Luai up. Great 5'8". You take him if you could. I don't think Tigers probably need to spend, let's say Luai probably go there for 900K, close to $1 million. They already have that many 5'8" and halfbacks. They don't need him. They got Caesar. They got that Latu Fainu.
Yeah, they got Sullivan.
Sullivan signed. Look, and they've just got rid of Brooks on a big contract. If they're doing that, I don't think it's good business. I honestly think they need to strengthen their 1 to 5 or Bullis. All right, maybe 2 to 5. They just need one more X factor player there because they're packed strong. Halves could do some work, but they've already signed them. There's no point signing another one.
Yeah, I don't know, Mick. I'm sort of like on the fence here. I think Luai will be good to their team.
Oh,
Caesar
amazing.
and Luai, like, it's better than Caesar and Sullivan.
Yes.
No disrespect to Sullivan, but he can learn off Luai. For that money, is he worth it? For someone like Tigers who struggle to sign players, I'd be taking anyone who I can
My
get.
issue is why sign 3 halves for this season?
Yeah.
Like, and then go and sign another one.
Yeah, I know. Well, they didn't really organise that
No.
properly.
I
but-
think they're banking on Fainu to be like the
next
next
big thing.
for the 5'8".
Yeah, but to help him avoid another spoon, fucking Luai would help. He definitely won't
Well,
get the
Luai would have
spoon.
come not next year, the year after.
So it's not for 2024.
So then what's the point of building partnerships? But
Yeah.
yeah, if they, let's say in a perfect world where they didn't do these signings, yeah, fucking no, take Luai as your 5'8".
Yeah.
But until then, I don't think.
What about from his perspective? Would you want to go to the Tigers?
No way. How much? Think about it. From going from Penrith to Tigers, how much extra would you have to get a season to leave?
Well, he's probably offered like 800-ish at Panthers.
So you're like minimum
I reckon give me 950 and I'll go.
an extra 150K to win spoons.
That's like a fucking good office job per year.
No, but think about it in terms of like he'll lose his state of origin, which maybe
Yeah,
already
he
lost
will
it.
lose that. That's probably
he'll
first
lose
thing.
chance to win finals. His value will just keep going down and down and down.
Yeah. But do you just take the money while it's there?
I think you
While
would,
he's
he would need to go to like 1.1 in my opinion.
really.
Yeah, I like over $1 million a player. There's no point for 150K in terms of. I think Kempy always says on Bloke in the Bar, he's always an advocate for it. It's just like, yes, it's 150K now, but think of your value and your marketability post and during your NRL career when you're winning comps in a three-peat team. Like,
Yeah.
If you're
Like
part of that,
advertisement promotion.
yeah, like he can be the king of Penrith if he wants to
Yeah.
in terms of like marketability.
Yeah.
He
that's
goes
fair.
to Tigers, starts losing. All right, you got an extra
Yeah.
150K. Your career's, you just start going down with the Tigers. That's
Yeah.
it. Everyone forgets about you.
So sometimes the money isn't all what it seems.
Not for 150K.
So smart move, we're saying no.
Smart move for both parties? No. Because of the
Smart
salary.
move for Tigers? Maybe.
Maybe without the salary cap and all
Yeah.
their 3 5/8 and halves
Yeah.
they signed.
All right, next one. Danny Straub from TikTok. Which team do you think will have the biggest improvement and biggest fall in 2024?
Sorry, just before we do that. And they also have Dewey. So
They have Dewey as
they have
well.
Dewey. So what, you're going to play Dewey Luai in your
They have
halves?
Dewey,
Dewey at
yeah.
centre?
Dewey
Anyway.
center. Dewey goes
Dude,
center.
that's
There
it.
you
Move
go.
on. So which team do you think will have the biggest improvement and biggest fall? Improvement, I'm going to go with, I think Dogs have to improve from their position. There's no way they can
Yeah.
do
They're not going to
14th
be bottom
again.
four,
There's-
surely.
There's no way. In terms of adding like the depth, like Stephen Crichton is a huge signing.
Yeah.
And he's like
He's their marquee signing.
massive marquee
And then all the 14s they signed.
all the 14. I think gone for Connor Tracy too.
I know.
He's not
He'll
really
be a good one. He'll be good.
He's actually very good, but
He'll
they
be
don't-
definitely
I don't
one
know where
to-
they
a
fit him all
13.
in.
He'll be in the
I think
13.
Dog's biggest improvement, but I think that's tipped by most. I think Cowboys, I don't think they can have as bad of a season as they did. You also got South in there, but it's not that big of an improvement. But
Yeah. Biggest fall. I think Raiders potentially.
Raiders,
From inside the 8.
they haven't really
Now
signed
they lose
anyone.
Jack Wighton.
Yeah.
They could drop. Potentially.
They lost White and Harunara and Croker's obviously retired.
Yeah, so that's
big loss.
Big
losing their
losses.
captain.
Experience is key. But they're a team that just somehow just win those tight games, eh?
Oh, for sure.
So I don't
think,
know how far they'll drop.
I don't think it's a massive fall, but I don't see Storm going third again. Like I think they were just paddling towards
Do you
the
reckon
end.
they'll
and-
just make the 8?
And they just got to, I don't know if making the 8, but I think they'll drop a few places.
I think Knights have the potential to drop if they don't like second year syndrome, as we said with
they
cows.
need to carry on with it.
If they can do it all again, yeah, mad, they'll make the 8.
Another
but it's hard.
improver, Parramatta could be another improver. Like
Yeah, they could sneak into the 8.
because they were so far down. Like you just got to look at teams with all the stars. Like
And teams that can beat those big teams.
Exactly,
Para
yeah.
can beat a top 4 team.
Yeah.
We've seen them beat Panthers countless times.
Countless.
I'm with you with Dogs. Yeah, Dogs to improve. I'm also going to go... Who else can improve? Like Manly. Manly can improve. South can improve.
Manly got Brooks.
I think
That's not
South will
bad.
make the 8. They'll be close to the 4. And Manly will... They can also sneak in the 8.
I don't think Manly make the 8.
I don't think so. There's a lot of good teams. So it's hard.
There's a lot of good teams. You just don't know. Like I remember if you go
Fit
back.
Turbo, though.
Yeah, but that's the
Fucking
issue.
everything.
That's the hard
That's
issue.
the thing.
That's
Like,
the
is he going to
hard
be
issue.
fit or not? Like, you don't know. Like,
Cherry Evan, one more year
Yeah.
older. Their packs just missing a
yeah,
bit.
still got Olak, Paseka,
Just missing a bit.
Gerbo. They've got potential.
They got potential.
Yeah. All right, next question. Finn McIntosh from Facebook. When are you lads going to bring back the cast shirts? Well, the answer is never.
Never.
Those ones aren't coming back.
They're not coming back. We told you it was a one-time drop. They're
Yeah.
gone.
When we say limited, we're not fucking
That was
pulling your
Cast
leg.
Patrol Season 1 merch.
Yeah. Season 1. Hey, is Season 2 coming?
Potentially. Stay
knows?
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Yes. Maybe like a summer drop. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Get some nice shirts and hats or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Okay, this name, I'm going to try and pronounce it, but I'm already going to apologize. I have no idea. Uleni
You fucked it.
Tony Poli Halafihi. I think that was all right.
Yelena Tony Poli Halafili. No.
Yeah.
Halafihi.
Halafihi.
Halafihi. From
What
Facebook.
from Facebook. What position do you think Wighton plays next season?
Well, I think we talked about it. Center.
I'm going centre.
go
He's
centre.
not a second row. I don't want to hear it. Not now. Maybe like when he's real old, right at the back of his career. 5'8". No, we already
Only
have
if
Cody.
Cody's out.
Only if Cody's out. Fullback. Only if Charles out.
Never fullback.
Centres.
I would put any other fullback than Wighton there.
Really?
I think he's
Like AJ. You go AJ.
His
over
fullback
Wighton.
days are done.
Fuck, I reckon he's still got it. Like a mid-game shift he can do. Like if Troll goes down or something.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
But yeah, I think Wighton and Campbell, one of the best centre pairings in the comp. You can't beat it. Australian World Cup representatives.
Thanks, mate.
Beat that.
You've told us enough. Next question.
Next question, the final question for tonight. Kevin Olsen. He said, top 8 markets are out now. Who's your top 8 Smoky at odds? I like the Roosters at making top 4, and I like Manly to make the top 8. Okay, so we touched on it before, so this can probably weigh into
I
it.
don't really know the markets, so I'm just going to go off who I
Yeah,
think.
we're not looking at any markets yet.
I don't
So
mind
what do you reckon?
Dolphins. I think Dolphins are good signings.
Yeah.
I like Avarillo,
Yeah.
Farnsworth, and Flegler.
Big signings.
And all those players get another year under the belt. I think
Yeah.
like this season was okay. It was a pass mark. Just they had too
Well, they were
many
nearly going to
injuries.
make the 8.
At
Remember,
one
I was
point.
going to go out clubbing in a fucking Dolphins
That
suit.
would've been good.
And they were $2 faves to make the 8.
Only issue is they lose Wayne Bennett as coach.
No, but he's coaching this year.
I thought it's Christian Wolf's issue.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it's Wayne.
I don't know.
Fuck, who knows? Do your own research.
Do your own
there.
research.
That's a good one.
We'll do it after
Dolphins,
the
yeah.
potty.
They add some great players there. I'm going to go Manly. As I said, we're relying on Turbo to stay fit. Cherry's there. Brooks gets to play an easy role. Just play what's in front of you. Yeah, if Turbo's fit, Manly can make the 8. And they'll be at definitely over double your money.
Not bad.
Dogs are also a shout, but
Dogs are a shout. It's
just don't know if they're going to make the 8. They'll get close.
I really thought they'll go close last
Actually, what
year.
am I saying? They're going to win the comp.
They're going to win the comp. Yeah, right.
Fucking hell, the theory. They keep slipping our mind.
Is it possible that 3 people win the comp in 1 year?
Mate, it's possible. Yeah. New South Wales Cup, women's and NRL.
Beautiful.
Not from all NRL.
Dogs win every single comp.
Fucking hell. Imagine dogs win everything. That'll be a massive change. I think that'll do us, Mick.
I'll do us. You got a tip of the week or anything to look out for, or something that's been
Tip of the week.
something been interesting you?
Jesus.
I like that new Jack Harlow song. It's good.
Oh, vanilla. What was it called though? Vanilla Baby, but it's not called that.
Loving on Me.
Loving on Me, yeah.
Good. They've sampled some old song and he's done a rap over it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going to go same music vibe. Patrick Toppins. We saw him at the Glass Island.
Toppins.
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 Is that what it is?
What do you think it is?
Patrick Toppins.
Toppins.
Is it not Toppins?
They're not Toppins.
How fucking drunk was I on Sunday?
Patrick Topping.
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 Oh, no S.
No S.
There you go. Look up on Spotify.
With a G at the
Patrick Topping.
Yep.
Yeah, he's mad. Fucking groovy tunes.
I got a selfie with him.
Oh, no, respect, bro.
No.
You know, he actually touched me on the shoulder.
Oh, did he?
Did he touch you on the shoulder?
Probably when he took the selfie. Yeah.
So when he walked past, I was like, hey, Paddy, rip in, bruh. I don't know if I said brother.
That's so bad.
No, I didn't say that.
Rip in, bruh.
I said, I just looked at him like, rip in, mate. And then he like pat me on the shoulder. He's like, thanks.
It was probably like this idiot.
He's like, who's this Aussie?
Yeah,
Aussie
get off with a sunburnt
yeah.
face.
Yeah, no, I wasn't burnt at that stage,
Well-
but now I'm fucking as red as a tomato. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, maybe put sunscreen on. That's your tip of the week.
Yeah, that's my tip of the week. But another tip, go watch Jacob Preston and Harrison Edwards podcast we have out.
Ooh,
That was a
yes.
fucking doozy.
Very good shout.
Yeah, first, they took out virginity for 2 NRL players on the couch.
It's good.
So there you
Hey,
go.
you're an NRL player.
Oh, I could have been.
Yeah.
You couldn't have been, Nick.
Thanks, mate. I scored a double. Anyway, we'll catch you next week.
Anyway, see you guys. Have a good week.
Mate.